What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to RC Car Garage. And as you guys can see, we have a toy grade RC car on the table. Now, the main reason that I bought this was because of the body. This, again, we all know New Bright does pretty good jobs with their hard bodies. And this is a new Nissan Frontier. I actually like the new Nissan Frontier. It's something different compared to what is out there. Everybody's making Toyotas, Jeeps. I'm just tired of seeing all that, so I wanted something different. Here we go. So the other thing that caught my eye on this was the fact that it actually says 4x4. So I did buy this at Walmart for $19.99, and I thought it was pretty cool looking. And the fact that it does say 4x4 on it, this is a 1/16 scale. But the fact that it says 4x4 on it, it really piqued my interest. So let's get this guy out of the box and let's see what it brings. Alright guys, so got it out of the box, and as you guys can see, it does bring an owner's manual. We don't really need that. It brings AA batteries, 2.4 gigahertz transmitter, and it brings a charging cable. So a lot of these new RCs don't bring a battery on the outside, but it does bring a battery on the inside with the charging cable connected to it. All you got to do is plug this in and it'll charge it. Now again, what really caught my eye about this thing is the fact that I like the hard body, the Nissan hard body. The other thing that caught my eye is the fact that this thing is four-wheel drive. So I think that it actually has two motors. I think it actually has a front motor and a rear motor to make it four-wheel drive. It doesn't look like there's a shaft. There's no drive shaft going front and rear. So let's charge this guy. Let's take it outside. There is snow on the ground outside. Let's take it outside and let's see what this little thing can do. Alright you guys, so this thing is fully charged. So now let's get the wiring situated here. So the controller is literally that. But guys, I mean, look at this thing. This thing actually looks pretty cool. The body on it actually does look pretty cool. There are no light buckets, so the lights are not going to be able to get turned on. There's no light buckets in there. But the body actually does look pretty cool. I really like the body actually. So to turn this thing on, you got the on-off switch right there on the bottom. Now it's on. Whoa. All right, there we go. Here's a four-wheel drive on it. As you guys can see, check this out. Wonder how it's going to do. So the steering, again, we all know. Steering on these things are not proportional. But I'm really tempted to see how this thing does. Yeah, so you can't even hold this. You have to hold the steering in order to turn. You can't. I'm going to go reverse there. Well, let's take this guy outside and let's see how this thing does. So let's go on outside and see how it does in the snow. Let's go. All right, you guys, so we are out here with this little thing, and again, this isn't the reason why I bought this. The reason why I bought this was because of the body, but one of the things I did do, as you can see up top, there's a shovel there, and I did end up painting the shovel. So let's turn this thing on. So let's turn this thing on and see what it can't do, or can do. Let's try out the 4x4. All right, so she's on. As you guys can see, it's on. So let's see what it can do in the snow here. Now I'm going to be doing this one-handed, so. And it's stuck already. All right. Well, as you guys can see, the rear ain't turning. All right. All right, let's see if it can climb that. It's going to struggle a lot, but. Oh, she made it. There you go. Now we got all four wheels spinning. Alright, you guys, so can I say that is a good reason to not buy these toy grade RCs and you're just better off buying hobby grade? I would say yes. I mean, granted, yes, it is a little more expensive with the hobby grade, but you won't have that struggling like I just did right now, because I'm pretty dang sure that any of these hobby grade RCs that I end up using and everything, that would have made it up that snow without any issues at all. As you guys saw, the 4x4 is 4x4. It wants to use a 4x4 when it decides it needs it. When it's not, no. So again, that isn't the reason why I bought this. Let's go back in the office and I'll show you the reason why I bought this guy. Alright guys, so yeah, that's not the reason why I bought this thing, as you guys could tell. This thing did not do all that great out there in the snow, and when it got stuck, either the front or the rear would spin wheels and one of them would just stop. But the main reason why I bought this little guy here is because of the body. That is the only reason why I bought it. So what I'm planning on doing is starting up a new project with this, which once I get these screws out, I'll show you guys what my plan is. Alright guys, so the plans I have for this thing is this. This here, it's gone. She gone. So I've been doing the measurements and everything, and center to center, it is a 6-inch wheelbase. I've been looking at probably using my Ascent 18, my FCX 18, well 24, the Power Wagon. I tested that out. I tested it on the C10. I tested this body on my K5 FCX 24, but I didn't test it on the TRX 4M. So I tested it. So I tested it on the other ones, but it was not long enough. So test it here. Ooh, actually, test it here on the TRX 4M. You guys can see that the wheelbase is pretty dang good on here. That looks pretty damn close. But the SCX 24 Gladiator is actually the one that I tested out. And that right there, you guys, I think is the one we're going to go with. So my plan is to end up getting another Gladiator, SCX 24 Gladiator, and swapping this body onto it. Now the wheelbase on the Gladiator is 5 7/8 inch. 5 7/8. The TRX 4M is exactly the same, 5 7/8. So out of these two, I am going to wind up using the Gladiator. I'm going to end up using the Gladiator just for the main fact that the width of the wheelbase is not as wide as the TRX 4M. So the SCX 24 Gladiator is going to be getting a new body. So that's the main reason why I bought this, was because I really like the body on here. I think it looks pretty dang good. There are a couple of things that I'm going to have to do onto this, because as you guys can see, the tires are hitting a lot of the plastic. I gotta center it out a little bit better, but that's where we are at with it. And I think that's gonna look freaking awesome. So, and the main fact that the wheels are pretty much at where the fenders are at, as you guys can see that right there. That is pretty much what I am looking for. So I think that's going to be the route that I'm going with this body. I got to get another Gladiator chassis so I can use this body. So if you guys want to see this project, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see this project happen. See you guys in another video. You'll have a good one. Keep RCing.